Magnus Carlsen plays chess randomly in the streets. What's up, guys? Today we are here to witness Magnus with random strangers. One day at the Alberta Park, people were playing and Magnus gave them a surprise. This match is between Magnus Carlsen, the current world chess champion boasting a massive rating of 2,800, highest in the world, and he has a record of 125 wins and no losses against a random stranger except, wait a minute, this random stranger is Anna Cramling. Anna Yolanda Cramling Bellin is a Spanish-Swedish chess player, Twitch live streamer, and YouTuber who holds the FIDE title of Woman FIDE Master. She had a peak FIDE rating of 2175 in March 2018. Cramling represented Sweden in the 2016 and 2022 Chess Olympiad, as well as 2 European Teen Chess Championships. Oh, and also, she is daughter of the #1 Grandmaster Pia Cramling. I think Magnus has no idea about who Anna is. Let's see what happens when these two battle. Magnus sits down for a play. Anna is very excited for the match. Anna casually asks Magnus to say hi, and Magnus declines by saying, "I'll say hi if I win." Both players shake hands and wish good luck to each other. First moves. Magnus starts with pawn 2 steps forward, while Anna plays knight to f3, to which Magnus replies with another pawn right beside the first one. He also tells the audience that it's one of his main openings. The audience even replies to that as if they are aware of that move. Anna moves a pawn to e3 and Magnus develops his knight to f6. Anna praises Magnus and says she is also a fan of his main opening as she takes her another pawn forward. Magnus moves the pawn to g6 and Anna takes his bishop out to the field. Magnus is very impressed by this move. I guess he wasn't expecting her to be this good. Magnus looked normal at first, but now he seems more interested into the game. Magnus blocks the bishop with his knight, and Anna strikes Magnus's pawn. Magnus moves his bishop to g6 for some space to move it out. Anna gets shocked while watching her own pieces, wondering if she played some popular opening move. Magnus calms her down by confirming that she isn't. Anna moves her bishop to d4. Magnus brings his other bishop out in front of the queen. Both players castle their kings. Anna moves her pawn to c3 and Magnus moves his pawn to e5. Anna does a blunder by moving her knight to c6, and Magnus immediately recognizes it and takes it out with his pawn. This brings fear to Anna, and she refrains her bishop back to safety. Magnus smiles, saying this is not easy, as he takes his pawn to a4. Anna takes a little time to think and then moves her pawn right in front of his pawn. Magnus puts his queen beside the rook. I think he might be onto something. Anna moved her knight to a3 while the audience exchanged some words between the two. Magnus puts his knight to e4. She moves her pawn to f3 and Magnus moves his knight closer to his a5 pawn. Magnus casually lets out, saying he is trying to play it in style, to which Anna agrees as she advances her another pawn to e4. Impressed by the move, Magnus moves his bishop right before his pawns. Anna moves her bishop right behind her pawn. Magnus sends his knight into the enemy territory right beside the knight, threatening the rook. Anna moves her rook away. Magnus puts his pawn forward, and I think he knew the blunder but went for it anyways by saying this was not in style. Anna quickly goes to knock the pawn out while casually having a chat with him. Magnus trades it back with his pawn. She brings her back and Magnus develops his rook in front of Anna's queen line. Anna brings her second bishop forward while Magnus brings his knight back. Anna develops her knight right against his knight. Both players chat, and after some moves Magnus praises Anna that she is doing pretty well than what he thought of. The whole audience is very interactive with them while they play. While some of them are recording the entire match on their phones, some are talking with Magnus, and Magnus is trying to express how he is feeling about the game to the fans. A guy with a big camera setup is also present recording the entire thing. I love how Magnus has a very chill approach to this, in an acceptable way. He seems to be very down-to-earth grandmaster guy, casually out to play chess with random people. It's these little things that makes a person great, not just by his performance, but through actions, great by heart. Anna seems to be very excited the entire time. She also reminds Magnus about an opening move he talked about with her in the World Chess Championship, to which Magnus explained that favorite opening moves can change from time to time. And I agree, in a way they have to, or else their moves will become predictable by their opponents, and considering Magnus, who is very popular in the game, he definitely has to keep it in mind. Magnus finally brings his queen into the play by putting it beside her knight. Anna responds by moving her rook right next to another rook. Magnus responds by shifting his rook near the probable battlefield line. Anna makes an amazing move and threatens Magnus's queen. Magnus refrains. Anna takes away Magnus's pawn after wishful thinking. Magnus is appraising her to go for the moves. I guess he is enjoying this game. He also brings his other rook right next to the previous one. Anna moves her pawn to warn the queen again. Magnus once again refrains his queen back. But wait, Magnus does a blunder here. While going back, he puts it exactly in the direction of Anna's queen. Anna wastes no time in striking the queen out. But wait. It's Magnus we're talking about. He calmly trades it back with a pawn. Anna realizes she went in for the blunder. Magnus says he will win on time. Anna replies saying, "But I've got more time than you," and surprisingly she is true. Magnus brings Anna back from chatting and tells her to look for tactics to counter his move. Anna takes a long time thinking and moves her rook to the A1. Magnus moves his pawn forward and tells her that she didn't play what he had in mind. Again, Anna takes a while to think and wonder what the tactic was, moving her rook to A1. Magnus explains her about what she could have gone for, and also states that he initially missed those pieces to kill. Grandmaster for a reason. Magnus also tells that she might have lost the match by now, to which she replies that she can't really move his knight away at this point either. Magnus casually confirms that she will lose either way though. Magnus brings his pawn a step closer to promotion. Anna develops her knight to D8. They both trade rooks. And Anna takes a long time to think again. After some moves, Anna is left with a knight, rook, bishop, 3 pawns, and the king, while Magnus has a lot of them. Magnus always makes his king safe of any possibility to get exposed to any of Anna's pieces. Anna says that she does not like her rook's position. Magnus tells her that it's not the rook she needs to be worried about. It's her knight. She chooses to make her pawn move forward against the bishops. Magnus is impressed by that. She then moves his king to the F side. Magnus moves his knight beside the pawn, to which Anna replies by threatening the bishop with another pawn. Magnus brings the pawn close to the king. Checky, check. There goes the first check of the game. Anna moves the king in front of the bishop. Magnus then moves his rook to the A line. Anna refrains her rook back to safety for the king. Magnus pulls his bishop away. Now Anna brings the horsey back and warns the rook. And Magnus brings his other bishop to the side and checky, check. Anna tries to defend it with her pawn, and Magnus strikes it checking again. And there is the checkmate. Anna accepts her defeat. Both the players shake hands, and Anna asks Magnus to say hi to the camera, as he did win the match. Magnus gracefully fulfills her request. What's interesting about this match is that Anna gave an amazing fight to Magnus. Magnus already knew he was going to win, but she gave him a good competition, which delighted Magnus. Matches like these are very interesting to watch in the live audience. Until next time.